Hello everybody and welcome to a playthrough of Evoland, a game I honestly hadn't even really heard of until I noticed it on my Steam library. I must have got it in a bundle or something, and did a little bit of looking into it, and I liked the idea behind it. I thought the idea was pretty clever, that it was essentially a send-up of classic and current video games, primarily of the Zelda and Final Fantasy-esque era. So I decided to play it, and here we are, playing it. The idea behind it is that the Evo part of the Evoland is that it will evolve as you play it. It will become a more modern game the further you get into it. Right now, it's very reminiscent of old school Zelda games, like the first Zelda game, which I've played a little bit of, but not, I don't even think I got to the first dungeon. I just played the overworld. And it kind of looks like this, I guess. And eventually we'll get to 3D graphics. We get turn-based battles at some point. And it's a short game. This is only going to be probably a couple of weeks for you. And only a couple of hours for me. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to play a baby's first Zelda. And I mean that, I'm the baby in that instance, because never fully played a Zelda game, especially not one of these. I've watched most of, if not all of, Ocarina of Time. Also, I should have saved more, I guess, and not let the monsters kill me in one hit, as they will do that. I don't have a health bar, so there we go. I'll have to be more careful fighting these terrible... What are they supposed to be? Like, they don't look Goomba-y. They don't look... Do they look like a Zelda enemy? I don't know. Just don't know. I know what bats are, though. That's a bat. That's going to be potentially dangerous. Looks like I can smash one of those rocks eventually. Hey, another save point. But yes, I've watched Ocarina of Time be played. I have not played it myself. You can read all this if you want to. It's standard hero stuffs. And then I've only played a little bit of the NES Legend of Zelda game. Again, only the overworld. I haven't even entered a dungeon. So this really will be like my first Zelda. And if it's fun, maybe I'll move into actually playing Zelda games. We'll see. The problem is, I feel like the NES game is a little inaccessible. And do I really want to go back and play that? You know my rule, at least rule of thumb, about playing the first installment in a series first. I don't really want to get into a Zelda game without having played the others, you know? Ah, free movement. Sweet. We no longer have to do a rigid grid. Hence the agile thing I was talking about earlier. Yeah, that looks like a thing I can kill. So we'll see. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to play other Zeldas. But I want to play this. I want to get it out of my Steam backlog. So I'm going to do that. We have potions, we have HP. So in this area, this overworld area, we get turn-based battle. as it just told us. So now we get to play Final Fantasy style battles. Or I guess what people know more now is like RPG Maker style battles. Because Steam has so many of those. Just so many RPG Maker games on Steam. It's kind of gross, actually. And the Final Fantasy series no longer does turn-based battle, really. Which is really unfortunate, because I like turn-based battle a lot more than action RPG. I've said that probably numerous times as I played through action RPGs. I didn't like Final Fantasy 15, for instance, because it was an action RPG. And I just don't like that style of combat very much. Okay, where's the chest that unlocked? There it is. I like how this game is progressing as we go through it. NPCs. You don't speak to children. I didn't even know I was a child. Okay, this looks like the way to go. I am tiny. I am really small, actually. I didn't even realize it. Until you see these giants. But yeah, I like turn-based battles. That's just how it is. And the Final Fantasy series deciding to do away with them, in effect, upsets me. Like the Final Fantasy VII remake is going to be an action RPG. It apparently has some turn-based things to it, but it's not the same. You basically just pause the action part of the combat to menu. I'm not about that. Aha, we can enter houses now. What is this? An innkeeper, perfect. I could certainly use a rest. So we've now healed, and we didn't actually, did we take any damage from that slime? I don't know. If we did, it's now gone. Probably wasted money doing that, but c'est la vie. As you do in all RPGs, we're going to enter everyone's house in hopes that they will give us stuff. Cannot sell to children, how dare. Can I, is that not a door? Is that, it looks like a door. Maybe it's just a window. It's the same asset as a door, but it is a window. We'll explore this whole village if we have to. And we probably will have to. Door is locked. Well, why would you lock that door? That's rude. I don't want to go down that well yet. I want to explore this whole village. A torque. A new card to play double twin. I don't know what any of that means. But we have a card now. We can play double twin. Cool. I'm thinking I have to go down that well. I'm not seeing a whole lot here. So, yeah, let's do it. A Deku seed? Is that a thing? Oh, now we're an adult, maybe. Maybe teenager? I don't know. Adult enough, I guess. We got another card. I guess we're gonna have to play a card game at some point. Sure, why not? Maybe it'll be like the coin game in Final Fantasy X too. Well, now all these people at least talk to us. Kefka's Ghost. Hey, that's a Final Fantasy 6 reference. Kefka was the boss in that game, right? It's been a long time since I played. Was that 5 or 6? I think it was 6. That sounds right to me. I don't know though. Can you buy? Can I? Okay. Well, we need armor and we need a sword, but we don't have money. So he was talking about the growth seed. That's what we ate. I guess what we got to do is go grind for some money. Because we can't afford the weapons yet. And they won't let us progress until we have better weapons and better armor. Is that a chocobo? It looks like a chocobo. Our protagonist still doesn't have a name, by the way. You'll notice we're still all question marky. So at 50 monies, we need what did we need? 150 plus 100? So 250, I think. Believe that's how much money we need. So we only need to do like 5 battles. Just gonna explore while we do these random fights, see if there's anything interesting in this map. Doesn't look like it though, so we'll head back. We'll grind by the entranceway. Do the Pokemon thing. We'll grind by the Poke Center. The Chocobo guys are tougher. They take 3 hits. The slimes only take 2, and they give you the same amount of money. Okay, was that enough? Unsure if that was enough. We're gonna find out. If nothing else. Oh, we need 10 more. We shouldn't have gone to the inn. We shouldn't have done it. We could have afforded everything now. Well, that was a mistake. But let's heal up and come back next time.